Hello everybody, welcome to Voices of Friedreich Ataxia. Our goal is to raise awareness and funds to cure Friedreich Ataxia. Today we will talk I Live My Life Out Loud by Sam Dwyer. I was a happy, healthy child living on the Gold Coast, Australia when my sister, who is 18 months older than me, started having trouble walking. We would regularly walk the few blocks from our house to the Broadwater and her unsteady gait became more and more obvious. My mum, determined to get to the bottom of it, took her to several doctors. When I was 10 years old the diagnosis was confirmed and my parents were devastated. Neither my sister or I understood why our mum kept crying, so what if my sister was going to get a wheelchair one day? Wheelchairs are fun. So what if the doctor said she was going to die before she was 20? As my sister told our parents, that's heaps old. The doctors told my parents that I should also get tested, as the condition was genetic. I wasn't showing any symptoms but a couple of weeks later it was confirmed that I too had the condition. My sister and I had no idea about what we were facing. As we came to learn, we were diagnosed with Friedreich Ataxia, FA, a debilitating, life-shortening degenerative neuromuscular disorder. It would lead to a loss of muscle coordination, fatigue, vision impairment, hearing loss and slurred speech, scoliosis, curvature of the spine, diabetes, and serious heart conditions. There was no treatment or cure and no hope. High school was a struggle for both of us but with a support network of family and friends, we both graduated and went on to university. However, I could not seem to face FA head-on. I didn't want to acknowledge I was in a wheelchair and could not walk, I didn't want to acknowledge the challenges I was facing and I absolutely did not want to be called disabled. One day, I woke up to reality and realized I lived a very unique life and that if I was not going to do something important with it, I was wasting it. I am now 27 years old, a university graduate, AFA ambassador and advocate. I am on the board of a support group for FA and I live my life out loud. I help people in the FA community in any way I can. I organize fundraisers and nothing can dampen my hope for a treatment or cure. I show through my life that disability is no boundary. I embrace my challenges and I think that this is exactly what I was born to do. Meet Samantha Dwyer. My name is Samantha Dwyer, but everyone calls me Sam or Sammy and I live on the Gold Coast, Queensland. I am 25 and I was diagnosed at 10 years old following the diagnosis of my older sister. We have no other siblings so we often say our parents hit the jackpot with the two of us having FA. At the time of diagnosis, I was showing no symptoms but after investigation we found I had scoliosis and I had a spinal fusion. I started having trouble walking within a few years and by the age of 15 I had to get a walking frame. Dealing with the onset of FA during high school is difficult, understatement of the year, but it shaped me into the person I am today. I was very stubborn, I think it's an FA trait, and refused to use a wheelchair for a long time because I wanted to keep my independence. However, at 19 I finally bit the bullet and started using a wheelchair. It was challenging to get used to and be okay with it but it has allowed me to go to university and start fulfilling my dreams of traveling overseas. After graduating, I worked in my parents' travel agency where I found my true passion of social media marketing. I have since started my own business of social media marketing and I love being my own boss. I love the gym, taking my dog for walks and I have recently taken up horse riding. I have joined the board of the Friedreich Ataxia network which is based in Brisbane. The future is still scary for me, but I am so proud and excited to be a fara ambassador, as I think the things we can achieve together are endless. This information was taken from Fara Australia with their permission. The link is provided in description.